Join us at Pole Pole, where Dorcas Utkovic shows us a new perspective of what the African community is doing now.
Hello and welcome to our beautiful home ground in the heart of Melbourne City, right here at Pole Pole. I'm your host, Dorcas Utkovic, and this is Oz African TV. In the tent, I will be joined by two women who do incredible work in our community, Natasha Zantsi and Deeqo Tahaliil. The internationally acclaimed Egyptian Sufi dancer, Mohamed Ghareb, is also here. And finally, we'll go to the Social Studios block party to chat with some of the people who are doing fantastic things in our community. Welcome to the kitchen. Hello, Chef Stolly. How are you going?
I'm going great today.
That's excellent. Now, when he told me about the amazing things you can do with maize,
Worth the try.
I was genuinely surprised because I'm looking at this stuff here and I'm just wondering what you're going to make. So do you want to tell me a little bit?
Well, today I want to explore the parts of the corn that people normally throw away, like the corn silk and the husk. So we're going to make a sweet corn chai tea, and we're going to make a corn ash seasoning.
You can cook with us by jumping on our website. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts about today's show on social media using hashtags OzAfricanTV, OzAfrica, and A New Perspective. Sounds fabulous. But while Chef Stolly whips up his magic, let's go and meet my first guests. We often hear about opportunities that exist to empower the new and emerging communities, but seldom do we get first-hand experience by those who are said to benefit. Today, I'm joined by two wonderful women, Tash and Deeqo, and they're currently involved with a leadership project that's delivered by RMIT in conjunction with the City of Melbourne. Ladies, welcome. Hi. And I guess first things first, do you guys want to tell me a little bit about yourselves, starting with you, Tash?
Yep, so I'm Natasha, South African. Came here when I was 7 years old. Been here ever since. I studied a Bachelor of International Relations at VU. Mm-hmm. Went on to start my own organisation, AfroCare, which pretty much deals with mental health in the African community. So our programs cover from, the youngest person in the family to the oldest. And we try and incorporate culture into the way that we deal with mental health. From then on, I got called in by members of the City of Melbourne and also people in the African community to join the African Australian Women's Council of Victoria. And that's where the wonderful program that I'm going to speak about, came about.
Excellent. And what about you, Deeqo? Do you want to tell us a little bit about you?
Yeah, my name is Deeqo Tahaliil. I'm originally from Somalia. Came here 11 years ago, and I involved the community a lot, and I have a lot of, I'm involved in a lot of community organization, and so-called Somali Women Association. I'm a vice president, and also I'm involved in African Australian Council. I'm be active for the community. That's why I'm involved in this leadership program to empower the women. And also I'm a mother of 4, so.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, of course, mother of 4, you have to show some leadership at home for starters.
Yes, at home, and give the example for my kids.
Yes, true.
And also my community. And also I learned this program a lot, to be active, to be mindful, to be by the community, because I'm hearing every day different people. So that empowers me.
You are actually a student of the program, whereas you are on the organizing side of things. Do you want to tell me about your role within the program?
Okay, so when I got called by members of the City of Melbourne, they asked me to sit on the steering committee. So to be a liaison between the organisation itself and the City of Melbourne. So I kind of play an in-between role.
The man in the middle,
It
or
gets
the
a
woman
bit
in the middle.
confusing. So basically, my main role as part of all of this is to consult with the women, consult with the community as to what they would like to see in a women's program or a women's organisation. What kind of role would they like to for us to play? And also then I take that back to the City of Melbourne, and that influences how they support us as the African community. So I've been involved in planning the program, what goes into it, also implementation, how it looks, the format and whatnot. And also later on, I'll be involved in the evaluation as to, how well did it work for our community? Is there anything that needs to be changed? And that will go on to influence how the City of Melbourne allocates their funding as well to the African community, specifically for the women in our community.
Excellent. And what are some of the issues that you guys think in the community that African Australian women are faced with, which possibly are touched on in this program?
Confidence. Our women sometimes they very educated, but they hold in their culture. They're not involved in the wider community. So this program gives us that confidence and how to involve different.
Yeah. Great. That's wonderful to hear. And what happens after the program's finished? Once the women have graduated, what happens?
Okay, so basically this program is actually part of a 3-year project with the City of Melbourne. And so this is the first phase, the Women's Leadership course. Second phase is a health and wellbeing program, and we don't know what that's going to look like at the moment. It could be a long-term program that the women take part of, or it could be just a one-day seminar or something of the sort. And then the third phase is dealing with family violence. So that'll probably be next year or, whenever. So we're still trekking to planning the other 2 phases. So, the community will just have to stay tuned to find out as to what's going to go on. But these next 2 phases are definitely concrete. We're definitely getting funding for that. So, yeah.
So for any women out there watching now and they're quite interested in, getting involved with the leadership program, what can they do? What's the first step?
I guess because we don't have a website, we don't have any social media pages because this is a trial. The best thing to do would be to contact City of Melbourne. We've got a contact there that can answer all of their questions and how to get involved and whatnot.
For you, Deeqo, you're quite experienced in the community. You've worked a lot with women. What was the best thing about this program for you?
This program, they give us an option, which as a woman, we create the program. We evaluate what our community need and where we're lacking. So this program is empowering us a lot.
Great, that's wonderful to hear. So working with RMIT, RMIT is a big organization, so I imagine it would have been challenging or, interesting just to navigate. But what were some of the criteria that you guys used to choose the right people or person to deliver this program to the women?
Well, luckily, even before the program started, we knew of a lecturer at RMIT. She's obviously female, she is part of the African community, and she has extensive knowledge in entrepreneurship and leadership. So she fit, 10 out of 10, the whole criteria. So we grabbed her with both hands and we asked her, would you please run the program for us? And she was more than happy to. RMIT was very supportive of that as well. They've been really supportive of the African community, and they're, willing to run more programs with us. So,
excellent. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it.
No, thank
and
you.
You're doing a wonderful job. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Joining me now is Mohamed Ghareb, who is an international superstar of traditional Egyptian folklore dance. Mohamed, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for you also.
I feel so privileged to have you here at Polo Polo because you're passing through Melbourne, aren't you?
Yeah, it's so happy for me.
Yeah. So this is your second time coming to Melbourne
Yes.
to perform at the Multicultural Entertainment Evening?
Yes.
Yeah, how's that?
It's very fine and very good. I'm so happy to come here second time and to make the multicultural evening because this is very important for me and I think this is very important for all the people because we're coming here to make a harmony for all the countries about all the dance and we make a harmony for all the tradition for dancing and you know the dance is like a language for all the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true. And tell me about the style of dance that you do.
Actually, I do two style technique for dance. I make Egyptian folklore dance and the Sufi dance.
And how long have you been doing that? Since you're 14 or something?
Yeah, 14, yeah.
Oh my God.
This is very young.
How did you get into this dance?
From the beginning, I was like this to see this in television and I see this is something is my kind of dance now is something like a dream and this is magic. So when I see this in television, I say I should to be like this people dancing.
Can you tell me this, the technique of it? I've seen you dance on videos and that, but what's the technique behind it?
This is have a many practice and many technique because how you can dance and how you can spinning half hour without to be dizzy. So this is have a many practice to every day to make a record for yourself, like every day 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So you should to practice a lot to do it this, and you should to.
Wow. I know. I saw the spinning and I'm going, oh my God, I'm dizzy just looking at it. So obviously, as you're saying, it takes a whole lot of practice. And it's almost like, I saw one of your videos where, it opens and it's like storytelling.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the background of
the
it?
Sufi way have a many technique about the feeling and meditation. And this is dance talking about the point of the earth. And when we're starting the earth like a spinning, and this about this we take this tradition of dance we talking about this. So when the skirt is spinning like a earth of spinning, so.
Wow, I did not even think about that, but obviously when I watched the videos, it evoked something in me. It's just so beautiful to watch, and the elaborate outfits. Who makes those for you?
Actually, I do my design by myself, but we have some people very international do this in Egypt.
Okay.
But all the design I do it by myself.
Oh wow! And is there there's lots of different colors and lots of different patterns. Are there any specific ones for a specific reason?
Yeah. All the color for the tandoori dance, he's meaning something in the life, like white in the peace, black in the dark, red in the blood, blue in the sky. All the color talking, meaning something.
And at the Multicultural Entertainment Evening, did you have a specific story that you wanted to tell?
Yeah. I do two performances. One performance is Sufi. Sufi, this is feeling and meditation.
Yeah.
And the second performance, this is high technique to show him how I can dance with the three skirt, to make the technique and how I can control the three skirt, how I can dancing, spinning with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's incredible to watch.
Thank
well
you.
done. Obviously.
Yeah.
Many years and hours of practice. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So, now you've been at Melbourne at the Multicultural Entertainment Evening.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
For me, I should to come back to Egypt to see my family because I didn't see him for a long time ago. I always travel.
Yeah.
And I have my next journey in, I have to go to Chile the first. And after this, I have a tour in Mexico. And I will come back from Mexico to China.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're busy.
Yes. Yeah, I like to share my art and my talent with all the world to show him we have a very special talent and we have a very special art in Egypt. So we should to show this to all the world to have many harmony and many contact with all the world.
Do lots of people do this kind of dance in Egypt? Is it like a normal thing to do?
It's not a lot because this is very strong, but we have many people dancing this, but not too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please stop by next time you come around.
Yeah, I wish it.
Yeah, and have a great trip home. I know you're in a hurry, but thank you again so much for coming.
Thank you
through.
for you also. Thank you so much, and thank you for all the people in Melbourne because so lovely people, really.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
I see there's been some progress. Would you like to take us through it?
Definitely. So for the sweet corn tea, I've just added corn kernels, cinnamon, star anise, honey, and a little bit of brown sugar. With corn silk, we've got that brewing. And in the meantime, we've got the fun part.
Yum. What's
Yep.
the fun part?
Okay, so we've dried out the corn husk and we're just going to burn it.
Can I burn it?
Yes, definitely. Here you go.
Right. This could get out of hand, but I'm going to do it. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
So that's going to burn down into an ash.
Yeah.
So we're going to season it with some salt, chili, and some cumin, ground cumin.
Okay.
For everyone at home, they can use whatever their favorite spice mix is.
Yep.
Just something to give it a little bit of kick and flavor.
Awesome. Well, for now, let's go and see what's happening in Melbourne. Look, it's burning.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun with doing this in the kitchen. This is our favorite part of the night. Yeah, so then, we just let that become an ash, grind it down with this, and we got an edible ash.
It's Virgin Australia Melbourne Fashion Festival time, and naturally, the social calendar leads to all the big parties around town. And here I am at the Collingwood Arts Present, where the Social Studios block party is underway, and I'm so excited to take you around. So, come on, let's go!
We do lots and lots of different things. So we have a fashion school. So the fashion parade that we put on today, that comes out of the work that we do with our retail space and with our fashion label. So that was a collaboration with a visual artist called Kate Bainan. So we do that kind of stuff. We have fashion school, we have a retail and manufacturing business. We also have a digital print studio. So a lot of the clothes that we saw today, the fabric was actually printed by our digital printer on silk. And then we also have a cafe and catering business. So the food outside, a lot of that comes from our team in the Cutting Table Cafe.
Oh my God, you guys are like the whole thing.
Yeah, we do lots and lots. Yeah, we do heaps. But it keeps us busy. And, it's a little bit, one of our board members was saying, it's like making the extraordinary out of the ordinary. So, things like clothes and food, everybody wears clothes and everybody eats, but we make extraordinary things out of those ordinary things.
Today you're part of the block party. How's that going?
Amazing, meeting so many different people and, getting new connections as well, so it's good.
Yeah, making a lot of sales and just seeing a lot of people wearing Shai's accessory makes me happy.
Awesome, lots of sales, keywords, sales. So come out and support next time. Are you guys going to do it again next year?
Yes, definitely, yes.
Well, there you go. Come and support the ladies, and good luck with your collaboration and your designs. We love them. What you do is great. And thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now I'm joined by the gorgeous models, Marlon and Stephanie, and they're going to tell us a little bit about themselves and their involvement at this year's block party. Hi, Marlon.
Hello, Da. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about you.
That's good. My name is Marlon from Brazil, from Rio, South America. I'm 25 years old. I do acting as well with modeling. I'm also a musician. And then I've been living here in Melbourne for 4 years and I love it.
Awesome. And you recently signed with Skin and Pepper, which is one of the elite agencies around. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
I did. I'm so happy with that. It's like, I'm so looking forward for this year. Like, I signed a contract with them this week, and then I feel like this year is going to be great.
Awesome. Stephanie?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, girl. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm having fun today.
Yes, it's fun. I saw you out there strutting your things, girl.
Thank you. I'm new to Melbourne, actually, so just been here for a couple of weeks.
Welcome.
Thank you. And this is a good little welcome, so.
Yeah, that's great, because I was going to ask you if this is your first block party. So obviously it's your first one.
It is. This is my first block party. I'm excited.
And what else so what do you like about Melbourne so far, seeing that you are so new?
What I like about Melbourne, first of all, the food. Yes, the food is really good. And I love Melbourne, just the culture, the vibe of the city. It's fun. There's always something going on like this. So
That's awesome. And the social studio, they do such amazing work in our community, in the migrant community. How have you guys found working with them?
Amazing. It's actually my second block party. I was part of it, not the last one, the year before, and then like it's great, like great people, like great connection.
And how about you? What's your experience with the social studio?
I definitely agree with you. It's great connections. Like I said, I'm new here, so this is a perfect way for me to get in here and meet people, and everyone's doing something positive, so I love that.
And we love you, and we love you. And thank you for stopping by with me.
Thank you.
I'm Kaya. Today, my role was styling and casting director for this year's block party. A bit of a transition from the previous years. My involvement has been strictly modeling previously, but I really enjoyed this role. Definitely really enjoyed it.
And obviously, you know, it's a huge role. And what has been some of the challenges and highlights along the way for you?
Challenges and highlights are the same thing for me. I love challenges. I love conquering my challenges. This year we had some really phenomenal sponsors. It was a challenge to get them, but a highlight that we had them on board. So a really big thank you to Mafioso Hardware for the jewellery, Amanda May Lee for the beautiful accessories, Converse for the male shoes, and Zomp for the female shoes, and also Skin and Pepper for learning us 3 beautiful faces for the runway.
Awesome. And you mentioned, you touched a little bit on, you know, your transition from last year. We're used to seeing you up there, strut your things as the model. How was that transition for you to work behind the scenes this time around?
It was great. It was really good insight to see what a lot of the people who have done it before have done and gone through. It was also quite the challenge, really big challenge, because it was not necessarily what I'm used to. I've done some styling and I have done a little bit of casting before, but to put it all together and for such a big show like today, that was quite a challenge and also the highlight.
But you know what? It looked amazing.
Thank you. I'm appreciative.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations. And I'm pretty sure we'll see more stuff from you. What's in store for you and for the block party from here onward?
For me, well, come back next year, guys, for the block party, because I do one every year and it just gets better and better. For me personally, I hope to have involvement in next year's block party, but I'm actually currently working on an app and I'm still writing for Ascension magazine, so check in with them because they do some really dope stuff too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, love, for talking to us. And good luck with everything that you're doing. You're doing amazing work, so keep it up. And now I'm joined by the fabulous Soreti. Hello.
Hi, thanks for having me.
As always, a pleasure. Now, tell me about the set that you're doing later.
So today I will be doing one of my probably first full musical sets. It doesn't really include any poetry. So I'll be doing two songs that I've already released on SoundCloud, Simpler Days and Keep It Going. And I'll be doing an unreleased track produced by Scomes, actually, who just performed earlier, which was really awesome. So that's gonna be the vibe today, yeah.
That's awesome. But so you're doing a musical piece today, which you've ventured into not so long ago, because you used to just do the spoken word, but now you're obviously incorporating hip hop. How's that transition into that new area?
A lot more, I guess, difficult than I thought it would be. A lot of people told me it would be really easy because obviously hip hop has its roots in spoken word poetry and there's still remnants of each art within each other, so they're sort of not interchangeable, but they need each other in a way. But I guess it was a lot more difficult, technically speaking, than I thought it would be. But that was also fantastic because that provided for a really fruitful sort of learning experience as I was kind of going through it. But now I feel really comfortable, and comfortable not in the sense that I've learned everything, comfortable in the sense that I know that I have the capacity to do this and learn more. So it's really exciting, yeah.
It sounds very exciting. Well, congratulations. You do such fantastic work in the community and we appreciate you. So keep it coming. And I look forward to the set this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Dorcas, and likewise. I love your work as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you real soon. And remember, To find out about everything that happened on the show today, jump on our website. And guys, thank you so much for coming. It's been great having you.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. Now let's dig in, and we are digging into
We got iced tea, cheese, and bread.
yum.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Yay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef Stolly.